check this out. This is a great little side dish. We used a Walla Walla sweet onion. We put some Worcestershire. We put some W sauce and a little bit of spice in here. Put it on the grill for a while, then hollowed out the middle, added some Baby Bell cheese to the middle, and then covered it in bacon. Finished it on the charcoal grill. This is fantastic. Watch how we did it. Hey, it's Jeff with Barbecue Plus. We are going to cook up some onions and make them extra special today. Hey, everything's better wrapped in bacon, even an onion. So let's get started on the preparation. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut these onions in half. Now these are Walla Walla sweet onions from Washington State, one of my favorites. First thing that we're going to do is just strip off some of the outside there. Cut that end off so that it's flat. There's the first half of that one. There we go, that's what we're going to start with. We've got those 4 halves. We're going to take a little bit of Worcestershire W sauce, and we're just going to drop some of that in so that we can add some flavor inside. This is going to make just a fun little veggie side dish for tonight. And I've got a fun rub here. This is the MVP and smoked an all-purpose rub. MVP whole lot of hot damn is what it's called. So we're going to cook these on the Kamado grill that's right over here. You can see that lump charcoal going. We got some pieces of wood in there too, throwing off some nice smoke. We're just going to put the racks in here and get going. We've got it rocking in here at about 350 degrees. It's all dialed in. We've got charcoal. We've got some fruit wood in there. We're ready to go. So we're just going to load it up and get it to cooking. There we go. I think those are ready to close it up, maintain that 350 degrees. Probably going to give them about a half hour to 45 minutes till they're a little bit tender. Then we're going to add some magic to it. All right, these have had a little over half hour, probably about 40 minutes. I think they are more than ready to come off. And bring them off here. Just give them a little bit of rest here. So those are looking pretty nice. What we want to do next is we're going to core this out a little bit because we're going to add some cheese into it. These are the little Baby Bell cheeses, and we can just drop those in to melt out and just give some goodness to it. Then, of course, what would we add but good old vitamin B. This is the stuff that all barbecue is made out of, so we got to make sure to add that in. You can use whatever kind of cheese that you want. I chose these Baby Bells, but hey, whatever you've got. Maybe you got some blue cheese and you want to use that. These things are just so convenient to pop open, so why not? So what we're going to do is cut a little bit of this onion out of the middle. And I am using a special spoon. It's made for cutting grapefruit and eating grapefruit, but it's got those nice little serrated edges in it. So it makes it easy to be able to just cut down and pop something out. So that goes out. One of these little Baby Bells just fits nicely inside of there. We're going to do that to each one of these. This would be so much more convenient with 2 fully operational shoulders, but hey, it's what it is. So we're just going to rip into this bacon. I always roll up the bacon before I open it. It tends to separate a little bit better. I'm just going to lay out those strips of bacon. I'm going to take 3 of them. Set that right inside. And we're going to put a toothpick right in the top. So now we've got that nice little sealed package of bacon. We're going to do that with the others as well. So you can see where this is kind of a triple bundle there. We're just going to alternate these guys. There's the second one. One of these is going to get cheated because I am 1 strip of bacon short. Sounds like what people used to say to me in high school. I think he's 1 bacon short of a breakfast. So now we're just going to bring those out and set them on the edges. Not quite as hot over here on the edges. And what we're really looking for is a render of that bacon. I may rake some of that charcoal over to the side so that way we've got a hot zone and a little bit of a cooler zone where we don't have that fire straight from the bottom. I think that would help just kind of circulate it through and kind of cook it more of an over. We just brushed a little bit of barbecue sauce on each one of those. The bacon is rendering out very well. So we've just got a few more minutes and then we're gonna pull those off, let them cool, cut into them, and enjoy that goodness. Now it's time to cut in this and give it a try. I think the bacon is all the way rendered out on this. So that's good. We've got barbecue sauce that we put on for a glaze. And we're just gonna slice right into that. That is bacon, onions, and cheese, all with a nice smoky barbecue glaze to it. Can't wait to give this a try. Wow. That is better than I expected. I think that cheese adds a little bit of richness to it. We've got barbecue sauce on there. The charcoal that we cooked this on in the Kamado really helped give it a great flavor. And I think that apple and cherry wood that we put in definitely was a winner. Look at that, the Walla Walla sweet onions. Those always cook up really nicely. And you got to have bacon on everything that you put in the barbecue. That is a fantastic taste, easy to make, a little bit messy to eat. If what we're cooking up here gives you some inspiration, hit that like, subscribe, give it a comment, share it with a friend, and of course, maybe this is what you're going to cook in your backyard this weekend. From Barbecue Plus, thanks for watching.